in the car. Stay.
No, please.
On October 17th, 2021, at around 2:00 p.m., an officer in Ocala, Florida, spotted a gray four-door vehicle making an improper right turn at the corner of Main Street and 5th Avenue. The driver of this car, noticing the officer's presence, quickly moved into the left lane as if trying to evade the traffic stop. Recognizing the driver's intention to flee, the officer immediately requested backup and began chasing the vehicle on foot. The suspect drove a Chrysler with the license plate Delta Quebec Yankee Whiskey 38.
No, please.
Stay.
This
Stay.
I'm Monte, cuz, please, sir. Please, I'm Monte, cuz, and I come here every day. Okay, can I please make a call, please, sir? Can I make a call, please?
Stop fighting. Stop fighting.
I'm making a call.
Stop
please,
fighting
sir.
me.
Can you please call Monte? Please.
Stop
Sir,
fighting.
can you please get your phone out the car, please? Please, please, sir. Okay, I'm just gonna sit down, sir.
Ma'am.
I'm gonna just sit down, please. I swear to God, I'm gonna just sit down.
Meanwhile, in the car, there was a chaotic scene. The driver, apparently distressed, repeatedly pleaded with the officer to let them make a phone call and stop resisting. The driver's requests became increasingly frantic as they asked to sit down, avoid getting on the ground, and retrieve items from the car. Despite their pleas, the situation remained tense and the driver continued to resist arrest.
Listen, please, I'm gonna just get in the car. Sir, can you please get a phone out? Listen, sir, I'm no threat.
Stop
I'm
fighting
gonna just get in
me.
the car. I'm gonna just get in the car. I'm gonna take
Stop. Stop.
I'm gonna just get in
Stop.
the car, sir. That's it.
Stop.
Listen, I'm gonna just get in the car. Hey, you know me? Please, can you get my car? Please get my phone out, please, sir. I'll pay you whatever.
The driver continued to beg the officer to retrieve the phone. They repeatedly said they needed it, explaining that they had no family and were desperate to contact their baby. Their distress was clear as they emphasized their lack of important contacts. The officer was trying to handle the situation while the driver kept asking for assistance with their phone. The driver also asked if the officer could fix their clothing and pleaded for a minute of their time.
I know y'all just don't know me.
Can you fix her clothing for me, please?
Can you please get my phone out?
Stop. Do me a favor. Stand back. All right, do me a favor. Stand back.
But that's bullshit.
Well, she's resisting me. I told her many times, stop. That's fine. You can sit there and do whatever you want to.
Man, I'm trying to come over here and talk to y'all. Can y'all please
Go
come
inside
talk
the
to me,
car.
bro? Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all my name.
Go inside the car.
You too aggressive with me. Can I please get this other man?
Ma'am,
just take a seat in the car.
please, get in the car.
Can I please call my people?
You can call them.
Call people.
I'm trying. Listen, Miss McKissick, can I talk to you? I'm Sergeant Marine's cousin.
114 Bravo, Cal. Go ahead and clear it. Go sit in the car.
The driver continued to beg for their phone, expressing their desperation. They mentioned not having any family and repeatedly asked for their phone, stating they needed to contact their baby and had no other numbers. Their repeated pleas were accompanied by requests for a moment of the officer's time, saying they were known to the officer. They instructed the driver to stand back and noted that the driver was resisting arrest.
That's what you're trying to howl at?
Yeah, literally. That's what I'm saying. Can I please get out?
Do you own it?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's
So
my
you
case. I'm trying to
want
get
to put
out.
out that call?
Well, the car's not registered to anyone
Want
here.
to put out that?
I'm trying to give it to the owner. Literally.
Unavailable.
Who's the owner?
Who's the owner?
Because
I'm
the
trying
owner's
to
not.
hide. That's his dad. Monte's dad. Can I please get out for a second?
Which one is no? You can't get out, but you can tell me which one's Monte's.
At this point, the lady still asked if they could call someone else and get assistance from another person. They repeatedly requested to call their people, hoping to get some help. The officer reassured them that they could make the call once the situation was under control.
So it's owned by Monte? Is it owned by Monte?
I haven't even.
It's the older man.
Gainesville, we're towing it.
Okay.
Can I get in contact?
114 Bravo, Cal. Can you go ahead and start his rotation? Go ahead and start him.
Give us a second.
Miss McKenzie claimed they were related to Sergeant Marine and tried to explain their connection. Despite their attempts to talk, the officer instructed them to stay in the car and not resist. The driver, feeling mistreated, complained about the officer being too aggressive. In response, the officer instructed someone to roll down the driver's window and gave their location, 8117 Northwest 23rd Avenue, as they continued to manage the situation. The officer warned that more charges could be added if the driver did not comply and noted that the vehicle would be towed.
Can I get my phone, please, so I can make a call?
Is it in the car?
Yes.
Yes, I will give you
I'm
your
gonna tell you.
phone.
So listen, I have a warrant for my arrest already.
Where did she come out of? 'Cause
What?
where was she going?
Where was she going?
Yeah.
She was not. She made a blinker. She put her blinker on
Yeah.
when I got behind her,
Yeah.
trying to go straight. Then after I got behind her, we even have plain smell. So.
Yeah.
The officer explained that the car wasn't registered to anyone and they were trying to find the owner. Miss McKenzie was confused and anxious, asking for more details about the owner and if she could step out of the car. The officer denied her request to get out and asked for information about someone named Monte. The officer's partner suggested starting a rotation, but they decided to wait and understand the situation better. Miss McKenzie tried to explain that she needed to give the car to its rightful owner, emphasizing her urgency. She mentioned her connection to Monte, though she seemed unsure about the details. The officer maintained that the car did not belong to her and insisted on finding the actual owner. Feeling frustrated and misunderstood, Miss McKenzie muttered under her breath about the complications and tension in the situation.
That's okay.
I tried to tell her many times, stop, stop. She tried to run to that. Was that you that was on the front door?
No, yeah, I was coming out.
That was you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she tried to run to this house.
I saw that. I saw it.
Do you mind if I talk to you?
McKenzie, growing more anxious, pleaded for her phone, insisting she needed to make a call. The officer asked if the phone was in the car, and she confirmed, hoping to retrieve it. She then mentioned having an outstanding warrant for her arrest, adding another layer to the already tense situation.
She know my son, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to get in
That's
no
fine.
trouble or nothing, bro.
No, I just want to make sure. I don't
But you
because
saw what happened. I was coming out of my house, bro.
I understand.
Somebody was running there, so I don't know what's going on. I don't even know her name, bro.
I understand you did the right thing.
Yeah,
You know.
I got the hell out the way. Shit.
The officer explained how the chase began. When the officer first saw her, she made a turn without signaling properly. After the officer started following her, she panicked and turned into a nearby house's driveway. The homeowner told her she couldn't stay there, increasing the urgency of the situation. Miss McKenzie's distress intensified as she realized the gravity of her circumstances. The officers were focused on ensuring everything was handled according to procedure, which only heightened her anxiety. McKenzie felt the pressure mounting as she tried to explain her side of the story. The officer was talking to a nearby resident who was clearly shaken by the events. The resident mentioned that McKenzie had tried to enter their house, which only added to the chaos. They expressed concern about getting involved, making it clear they didn't know her personally, but acknowledged that she might have known their son. The officer reassured the resident that they just needed some basic information to document the incident. Despite the resident's reluctance, they provided their name reluctantly, emphasizing that they didn't want any trouble. They recounted how they saw McKenzie running toward their house, which alarmed them and prompted them to step outside to see what was happening.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I still don't see her on there.
I know.
I just told her I had a warrant for my
Covert off.
I'm waiting for them to get the signal zero thingy.
Meanwhile, Mackenzie's anxiety was evident as she watched the interaction unfold. She felt cornered and misunderstood, with her pleas for her phone and a chance to explain going largely unheard. The officers remained focused on gathering all necessary information, ensuring that the resident's account was properly documented. As the situation progressed, Mackenzie's desperation grew. She felt isolated, trapped in a web of confusion and misunderstanding.
Now, after what happened here, I'm not gonna open the door. I'm sorry.
But you slammed me, sir.
You ran. I did not tell you many times. I'm not gonna argue with you, all right? It's on my body camera. I told you many times to stop, and you keep resisting me. So stop. We're not gonna keep going back and forth on that.
Miss Mackenzie's stress escalated as nobody in the area knew her. The officer asked for her ID, confirming she was already in custody. She repeatedly mentioned her outstanding warrant, trying to clarify her situation.
I'm sorry, but another mess.
I don't care. Are you? Hold on a second. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I was trying to.
What's that on your vest? Is that food or is that blood? I think it's food. Okay, I'm okay with that.
So she was going down. She was coming out at 20th Ave, made an improper right turn, got behind her, put her blinkers, trying to go the opposite way, trying to get away from me. But then she decided, oh, that's not a good idea. Let me just turn into here, into Blishton. So she made a left turn. And when I got lit her up over here, she's kind of sped up into here, stopped, got out of the vehicle, and tried to run.
The officer asked if Ryan was okay and if he needed medical attention, offering to call EMS. Ryan declined, though he seemed distressed.
So I grabbed her over there, held on to her, and kind of brought her over here. She was resisting the whole time. I was telling her, stop, 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 stop. We got over here. She still wanted to continue resisting me, trying to kind of get into the car. So at that point, I grabbed her and
Took her to the ground.
Nothing crazy, just, you know, I kind of
So which is the
put
guy
her out,
that give you the
out.
information?
The guy with the hat.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if he doesn't want to give
Yes,
you
he did.
information, then
Yeah,
whatever.
there's nothing we can do about it. But,
Are you injured?
no, I'm good.
So, explain to me direction again. Did you chase her, like car chase,
No, no,
or
no.
were you just following her?
No, I was following her.
Okay.
But when I got behind her, she just took a quick turn. So I thought she was going to go straight.
You're talking about on Blitzen?
Oh, from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
From the beginning, she was going westbound on Blishton.
The officer was focused on documenting the incident, taking care to photograph important details. Despite the mounting stress, the officer remained diligent, making sure everything was recorded accurately. She was ordered to complete 20 hours of community service with the county solid waste department and sentenced to 6 months of probation. This arrangement was managed by the Misdemeanor Probation Office and Salvation Army Correctional Services. After the initial struggle with the officers, Anthony T. Gaines found himself facing multiple charges. The incident began when Hopkinsville police officers responded to a disturbance call in the 100 block of Big Blue Court. The caller reported that the suspect, later identified as Gaines, was making threats. Upon arrival, officers initiated a traffic stop on the vehicle in which Gaines was traveling. Over the next 9 minutes, officers engaged with Gaines, who was 30 years old and had an active felony warrant from Tennessee for aggravated assault with a gun.
Hey, come here real quick. Step out. Step out.
Yeah, y'all should just say it, man. Just
I'm for to detain you right now.
Yeah,
You're not arrested. You're not being under arrest.
No. Just until we find out everything that's going on. Didn't want to do
Hey, why
it in
you
front of them. I said I didn't want to do it in front of them.
Right.
Once the officers confirmed Gaines's identity and his active warrant, they proceeded to handcuff him and search his person. During this process, they discovered what appeared to be methamphetamine. It was at this point that Gaines decided to flee.
Hey, it's all right. We got one running. He's under arrest, so I'm gonna get him. They killed me! We got body cameras on. You scream all you want to. We got body cameras on. That shocked me! That nigga shocked me! Yeah.
Despite being handcuffed, he managed to pull away from the officers and sprinted through the parking lot. His attempt to escape lasted for about 100 yards before he tripped and fell, causing the pursuing officer to also fall.
Oh, my head, bro! Damn! You know I ain't lying, bro. I ain't do none of that shit, bro. No, don't do it, bro. I'm gonna come up, bro. All right. You just bang my head, bro. Damn. All right, stand up, please. Fuck. Nigga, you bang my head right on that metal shit, bro.
Come on, stand up. Don't make it any harder than it is. Come on, stand up.
I ain't making it harder. You just whoop my ass on that motherfucking pole, dog.
We're gonna help you stand up, okay?
Even after falling, Gaines continued to resist arrest. He wedged himself in the back door area of the police car, using his feet to push off the cruiser and prevent the officers from securing him inside. The body cam footage captured the intense struggle as officers repeatedly tried to get him into the vehicle. On one occasion, they almost succeeded, but Gaines managed to push himself out of the car and onto the ground. The situation escalated further when Gaines bit one of the officers on the inside of his upper leg. This act of aggression complicated the officers' efforts to subdue him. Despite their attempts, Gaines continued to wedge himself in the car doorframe, making it nearly impossible to secure him inside. In a bid to gain control, one of the officers delivered a knee strike to Gaines's leg, hoping it would cause him to buckle and allow them to finally place him in the car.
Yeah, you got for the street. I just told you. Get the fuck off me, dog.
Calm down.
Don't be with the white officers they talk about, bro.
Hey.
Don't be with the Black Lives Matter officers, bro.
Just stand up and get in the car for
Stop,
us, man.
I can't stand up. You keep fucking hitting my head.
Why can't you stand
my
up?
ankle is fucked up.
Nobody touched your head. You kicked yourself out of the damn door.
I'm about to pass out. I keep trying to tell you.
Okay, stand up so we can
Send
get you
me
some help.
AC. Fuck the AC. I need some water. I'm finna die, dog. This cuff's too tight. Now bang my head. Now throw me out this bitch.
Throughout the ordeal, Gaines claimed he had a pacemaker and needed medical attention, asserting that something was wrong. Given these claims, the officers called for an ambulance to ensure his health was stable enough for jail. Meanwhile, a woman arrived at the scene, identifying herself as Gaines's aunt. The officers allowed her to speak with him in hopes she could convince him to comply and get into the police car.
Ashley, get the fuck away from the scene,
Look,
bro.
come on,
Ain't nobody
you
asking for
wanna
that
help me
extra shit, bro.
I'm not gonna touch
You don't be telling your person with addiction is wrong, bro.
Don't tell me about the fire.
Johnny, won't you just get up? Just get up, okay? Boy, get up.
You know how much...
Huh?
Ashley, you was there.
Tony.
Hey, Tony, get up.
Nigga, I'm high, nigga. You don't understand.
Ashley.
My body hurt.
Ashley. Ashley.
Ashley, dude.
Ashley.
When the ambulance arrived, paramedics assessed Gaines and transported him to the hospital to ensure he was medically fit for detention. Despite his resistance, the officers maintained a professional approach, ensuring that Gaines received the necessary medical evaluation before being taken to jail. Gaines's arrest citation detailed the various charges he faced. He was arrested as a fugitive from another state for third-degree assault of a police officer, second-degree fleeing or evading police, possession of methamphetamine, and resisting arrest. Now don't forget to give this video a like and also subscribe to the channel for more such content in the future. Until then, stay safe and keep exploring.